Mark Stoneman and Sam Robson, who do I start with? That was an extraordinary day, and well, I guess possibly up there with some of the finest of your careers. Who wants to go first? I don't know who to pick. Put your hand up.
Yeah, it is. It's just one of those days where it goes your way, and sun was out, good batting conditions, got through the new ball, and then thankfully both made it count. So yeah, we sort of egged each other on to keep going, and yeah, I think there was a moment where we sort of looked at each other and said, batting doesn't get much more fun than this. So there are days where you have to appreciate it and ride the wave a little bit. So yeah, it was good fun.
Mark, if we take you back to that first hour, I think you're going at 6 and over at that point in the first 15. You know, if somebody had looked at today, you think, oh, okay, the openers got in, knuckled down, dug in, and really got on top of Sussex. Actually, they made it really hard for you all day, but you guys got off to a flyer.
Yeah, we did. I mean, to be honest, I was just happy to get off the mark after last week. But yeah, I think it's the kind of ground where if you get a bit of width or the ball's over pitch, then it is going to be quite quick scoring. But when they actually did settle in onto a length, at times it was quite hard work with the bounce that's in the pitch. So all in all, a very good day's work. And obviously it was nice to put that partnership on myself.
Was there any thought in your mind at 10:30 this morning to be positive, or was that just the way it came out? Because obviously 10:30 starts in September, the ball could be nipping around. And
I think whatever time of the year when you're playing it, it's always against the new ball. You've just got to play it to the best of your ability, watch it hard. If you get opportunities to score, by all means take them, but never have too many preconceived ideas. Obviously, you look around the country at some of the scores yesterday, there was plenty of wickets with the 10:30 starts, but obviously it was nice to get on the service here, which was quite batsman friendly once you got past the new ball.
The record was announced when you went past the opening stand for Middlesex against Sussex. I'm not sure it was announced when you went past the overall stand for Middlesex against Sussex. How aware were you out there of those stands as they were passing? Did you have any idea whatsoever of things that were coming up?
No, we didn't have any idea. We thought we heard the first one, and then they announced it over the speaker, and then the second one, yeah, we weren't sure what that was, but yeah,
random clapping for a single.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't know.
No idea.
Did you know the big one though? Because or did anybody relay the message? Because the Gatting and Langer one at Southgate, that was obviously the big one, the opening stand for Middlesex against Danny County.
No, we didn't. But I suppose you have a feeling, that, as I said earlier, a couple of minutes ago, it's just one of those days where, once in your career where everything sort of goes to plan and you have a massive partnership like that. So, yeah, just pleased it went our way, and hopefully we can back it up tomorrow.
Does it dawn on you at this moment of how big an achievement it was? It's the third highest in the history of Middlesex for any wicket, and only Compton and Edgerich at the top. There was one more in between back at the turn of the last century, but Compton and Edgerich are the two at the top with 424, which you weren't far off.
I mean, I'm happy to leave the better players in higher positions. No, I think over time, or when you look back on your career, you realise that those days are certainly very special. I think right now it's just nice and you just want to take it all in. Obviously for Sam still to be there tonight, we've put ourselves in a good position within this game, but I think in time you realise that it's actually a much better day than you give yourself credit for.
And again, credit to Sussex. I thought they stuck at it really well today. There'll be a lot worse bowling performances than that over the season, up against two top quality batsmen who were in the top spot. They really were sticking at it all day and making it hard for you. And obviously by the end of it, I think for both of you, the cramps were starting to go in the hamstrings as well, weren't they?
Yeah, there's a fair bit of sweat came out the body today. But yeah, credit to Sussex. Obviously, day one's probably going to be the best day for batting on the service, I believe. So it's just about really sort of hitting home that advantage. Come tomorrow, hopefully Robbo can go and get as many as possible and see where we are come the end of the day.
Sam, a final thought for me to wrap up. Obviously, Mark's signing was quite big when it was announced on Twitter. A great deal of excitement, looking for that kind of experienced player at the top of the order. You came through with Chris Rogers at the top. How big a difference does it make to have Mark alongside you? And just looking ahead to tomorrow as well, on where you want to take this innings still for yourself and for Middlesex.
Yeah, obviously great to have another experienced opening batsman to go out there with, to hopefully help some of the young boys through as well. So yeah, great to have Mark on board, and yeah, great he could do well today. And then obviously on the game, we're in a really good position. So hopefully we can just keep hammering it home in the morning, and then get as many as we can, and then let the bowlers have a crack, and we'll see how we go.
Thanks very much for your time, fellas. Well batted today. It was extraordinary.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Guys. Cheers.